Thank you to Senator Sullivan for pulling this together, and it's good to be here with Senator Sullivan and also Senator Murkowski. Obviously, talking about Alaska and Alaska's ability to produce needed energy for this country. As you've heard, it is about our consumers and inflation and the cost that continues to escalate when we can't produce that energy here at home. It's about small businesses across this country that are hurt by these kind of policies, and it really is about national security. And really, since the Biden administration has been, we've been talking about how the Biden administration is handcuffing our energy producers. Their policies are handcuffing our energy producers here in America. So we're talking about Alaska today, but we should be talking about all across the country, because also today the Bureau of Land Management finalized rules that set up so-called conservation easements that take 245 million acres out of production for energy development across the country. Okay, a week ago, for federal lands where they can produce, they raised lease rates, they raised bonding rates, they raised insurance requirements, they put other restrictions on. Well, who does that hit first? Well, first it hits the small businesses that are trying to produce that energy. Then it hits our consumers who have to pay more at the pump. And look what's happening across the world. We saw an amazing display a number of years ago of our military professionalism, how our men and women in uniform and our technology is better than anyone's in the world. And together we stood with Israel and we stopped missiles and unmanned aircraft and ballistic missiles, prevented them from striking into Israel and killing innocent people. It was amazing on the part of our military, not only the anti-missile defense systems, and there was a whole range of them, but also our aircraft, our naval aircraft, our Air Force aircraft, shooting these munitions out of the sky. And why were they coming? Because Iran was attacking Israel. Iran was, and where did they get the resources to do that? Where did they get the resources? They got it from energy, from selling oil. So when we don't produce that energy here at home, it's not just a national security issue for the United States. It is a national security issue for all of our allies. And that funding isn't just so Iran can conduct these attacks on innocent people. Iran funds Hamas. Iran funds Hezbollah. Iran funds the Houthis. What have we seen? Almost 150 attacks in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden on the part of Houthis. Where did that money come from? It came from oil sales on the part of Iran. And this bit about, oh, well, it's going to help the environment. Really? So if oil and gas is produced in Russia, in Iran, and in Venezuela, and places like that, they have the worst environmental standards. We have the best. There is no common sense to this in any way, shape, or form. And it hurts every single American every single day, and it hurts our allies as well.